Hello， 各位观众朋友们，大家好，我是天佑。在上一章，我们成功的解决掉了对方的铁鎚堡的防御。那我们这一次成功暴虐的大军，我们成功攻进了铁锤堡矮人的城市。那人王相反的，一定会跟我们进行最后一次的拼搏啦。所以在这一次，我们可以看到成就上面，我们铁锤堡之战拥有任意阶段拥有15只手下，以及铁锤堡之战不让地下城生命低于58这2个成就出现了。那就代表着，我觉得比较高的几率是让我们那个会有更多比较激烈的竞争，还有抗斗。我们必须要在一波波防守情况下来打赢这场战役。那矮人王格林姆利也正在策划防守着。那相反，他的最好的防守就是进攻。那我们可能就会要想着办法如何抵挡他一波波的进攻。那我们现在也会拥有新的墓园，我们会拥有僵尸以及女妖这2个单位。那这2个单位会怎么样呢？就在游戏里面体会吧。好，废话不多说，让我们直接开始。
All right, you lazy buggers, get ready. That evil horde is going to show up with that pointy-eared cow any moment now. But Steel Smith is a fortress like none I've ever seen. So take your positions and don't forget the elf is mine. I'm going to make slippers out of her ears. Did you hear the rumbling? They're here. I feel it in my right corn. Send out the scouts and prepare.
你就是稍微的撤退，然后又回来打。
Finally, the time of the great battle was at hand. Talia's troops had taken the quickest route from the Ash Spring swamplands, and they were full of anger and determination to win this final confrontation.
I wouldn't say that. I'm still trying to persuade myself to return to the forces of good.
快回湖岸，姐姐。
Okay. A part of Talia burned with anger and determination to win this final confrontation. Another wanted to form work groups and look after the bonsai garden.
Ugh, ignore my little moments. I'm going to crush that god's damned dwarf. He's made his last stupid comment about elves. I'm going to make gloves out of his beard.
What's this whole thing about everybody using bits of their opponents for slippers or gloves? That's incredibly unhygienic. The time had come. Talia began to raise a great army for the erratic evil.
让我想想，既然要打防守战，那我们势必得先封锁一路。这感觉已经变成每日任务了。好的，这样应该就可以了。 哇哦！哎，等等，总会有这几次。我的天哪！家里刚开始就有敌人了，那样。 这次还8×8吧。 挖不动就暂时先别挖了。现在应该还没有法术，对我还没有法术。先用部落吧，还是老样子。
Hey, Talia, open those pointy ears of yours. I have a surprise for you when the hell's on. Something world-shaking. Come on, men! Fire the death hammer!
By the goddess, is that...
Grimly had a gigantic hammer built, the Death Hammer. This caused not only a disturbance in the force, but also in the ground, causing a massive earthquake. The effect on the dungeon was clearly noticeable. The dungeon heart in particular could only withstand but a few such blows.
How do you like that, you damned evil brood? Now, we just have to take a few minutes to rewind the thing, but it was damn well worth it. Stay and enjoy the show, evil scum.
In his own lovingly insulting manner, Grimly made it clear to Talia and the perplexed evil that pulling back would not be an option. The giant hammer had to be destroyed.
We can't stay here. That thing has to be destroyed. After analyzing it briefly, I've discovered a great weakness.
Throw something through the 2-meter-wide cooling vent to destroy the reactor?
What? Nonsense! The thing is standing right there, so we can smash it to pieces!
Oh, why did I expect sophisticated tactics when I'm hanging around with bloodthirsty, not exactly intelligent evil creatures?
Take that, you worm!
先把家里清空吧，我觉得，不然真的受不了。
He's not gonna get it. Drop me on the enemy.
好惨，我都必须接受第一波攻击。哦，好家伙在。 要5000以下哦，回血了，还好还好。
There are enemies in your dungeon.
这样会有魔力士吗？应该没有。看一下，对啊，更高阶的都要魔力士。可以。啊。OK， 都蛮血的。 哦，靠呗。
I am the evil.
It's payday.
What do you want me to do?
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Ouch! Take that, you worm!
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Oh, 好，可以。 哇，这有金矿，那好吧。
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Hey!
Time for the Death Hammer!
Who do you want dead?
Payday.
完全一猜啊！
Everything good must die. I'm the
Daughter, reconsider your deeds. You can still turn back. No one need die today. Except these disgustingly evil creatures, perhaps, but certainly neither Grimly nor you.
This bloke is more stubborn than those phone marketing people who are always trying to get me to buy some shite.
I too think that we should maybe rethink this. It is now time for dwarves to die!
Ow! 哇，这研究不能用哦。
orders. Time to take out the trash. Destroy them all. Just wait.
또降攻我觉得蛮好用的，跟低语。
So much for your death hammer, Grimly. Oh, did we break your toy? Are you going to cry like a little baby? Boo-hoo-hoo.
You'll pay for that. Don't be giving yourselves any medals yet. The Dwarven Empire will strike back. Of that you can be sure.
We could still solve this peacefully. You? Now? Really? In my moment of triumph? There is nothing you can't ruin, is there? Sorry. Holy crap! You're even good to me! Sister, you have some real issues. I have to go take care of a Dwarven king and tear his city apart. Follow me to Steelsmith!
It's payday. The Deathly Pale Evil had erected a cemetery. From now on, it could supply its own walking dead. Practically enough, heroes who had kicked the bucket were dropped here and then turned into brainless zombies. As an alternative, banshees could also be inspired to join the Burning Evil's army there.
我刚刚有敲辫子英雄吗？没有吧？
Command me!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
Lead me to the back!
OK。
Hey, Talia, did you really think I didn't have another ace up my sleeve? I had a second death hammer built. It will tear your dungeon apart. Move it, men!
Another one of those things? Ah, damn it all anyway. Get ready for impact!
With a kaboom, the second death hammer hit on the ground and sent its destructive waves toward the dungeon. The dungeon heart groaned under the blow.
哇，第二个血
This
锤，
death hammer also had to be destroyed quickly in order to save the dungeon
我的
heart.
天
Just to
哪！
make sure nothing happens to my poor little hammer, I also built an SLD-26 magical tower shield generator. So knock yourselves out!
魔法塔盾又是什么鬼？
Generously, the foolish dwarf king Grimly revealed the safety mechanisms to the listening and taking notes evil. Before the second death hammer could be turned off, a team would have to land on Endor. I mean, the eager for a Star War evil had to destroy the magic shield.
Right then. First, we'll destroy the magical tower, and then Death Hammer number 2. No problem. We're good at breaking things.
哎，有僵尸了。
Hopefully, no one has arachnophobia.
我是怎么召唤僵尸的？
Has been
僵尸。如果你的亡灵手下战死，它会缓慢恢复。哦，鼻涕虫。
Hasta la vista, baby!
There are enemies in your dungeon.
文好。我感觉声音怪怪的，先存档一下。哦。 好，我们加载一下游戏。找到无线矿脉了，这样我们经济 我们经济应该不会太亏。交给你们了。我需要更多的魔力啊！我要把它填补起来。哦，这样子，这样子。
Evil comes from above. Who do you want killed?
好，经济就交给你们了，这样我有稳定的经济来源。
The having a look around Evil's army had discovered a stone heap. Just a little brute force, and it would fall into the ravine to form something like a bridge. Computer game logic.
I'm even more powerful!
好，我们走。哇，我的天哪！
Oh, hey! And stay down!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Payday.
Hey! Keep your hand. Evil will triumph.
You got lucky with the first death hammer. The second will destroy your dungeon.
来得及吗？
Get up. These cowardly dwarves have actually blown up the bridge. I mean, it's good for my ego to be feared that greatly, but how are we going to get through there now?
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Heroes are helping themselves to your treasury.
OK， 还好。对啊，我们要怎么经过？
I am the Queen of Evil. I knew you'd need me.
走到了吗？这行军路线真的是让人有点捉急啊。
An island of evilness is being attacked.
Everything good must die.
You have lost an island of evilness.
So incredibly strong!
Payday.
Hey! Hands off my SLD-26 magical tower shield generator!
Hey, Grimly. Your toys break easily. My pals barely got their hands on it and it broke. So, people, let's have a look at this second death hammer, shall we?
Keep your hands to yourself and I'll bite your fingers off, you goddamn wench. Right, men, prepare the death hammer!
Grimly seemed a little desperate upon seeing the occasionally gigging as a stand-up comedian evil turned out to be a brilliant strategist. It relentlessly sent its armies towards the second death hammer.
Die.
Who do you want dead?
Hey, Talia, I have a surprise for you. You know that all good things come in threes?
Ugh, honestly, do you have another one of those damn death hammers?
A death hammer? Ha! I have 3 death hammers!
What? The whole thing times 3? Not very imaginative, if you ask me. You are so...
Stop! Hammer time!
Together, the 3 death hammers had a lot more power than a single one. It would certainly be better for the Dungeon Heart if they too were quickly put out of action.
Enemy. 快阻止他！可以的，可以的。
That's the way you want it. I'll take care of you myself. For death and glory, the horn of Grimly Hammerhand shall sound in the deep one last time. Men, let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Now for wrath, now for ruin, and for Red Dawn!
Finally, your final hour has come.
Payday.
I'll show you where the hammer hangs. So,
没有这种东西。
pay for this.
下去领500。
Brat!
With these words, Grimly the Dwarven King breathed his last.
A well-earned victory for evil. Ha! All the legends and stories that revolve around good heroes. Utter nonsense. In the end, evil will always triumph. Time to enjoy my victory.
Talia, what have you done? You killed Grimly. I will have to punish you for this. Stay where you are. I'll be there in a couple of hours.
几个小时后到，谁理你啊？
Apparently, Tanos was anything but enthusiastic about his foster daughter's deeds. The insightful evil knew that a confrontation was not yet advisable and ordered Talia to travel west, always west.
We could always wait for Father and try to explain everything to him. Oh, come on. Even my good side can't be that naive. He'll skin me alive if he gets his hands on me. There's no way I should get anywhere near him until his anger is cooled. Unfortunately, I'm afraid I have to agree with my evil me. We should let the grass grow over the whole thing first.
Oh, good and evil in agreement. A rare stroke of luck, I'd say. So, it was time to run. Here, the only problem was, as usual, his own death. After the Dwarven King Grimly suffered a premature death at the hands of the hero-beating evil's armies, the Dark Elf Talia got herself out of dodge. She took the evil creatures and retreated into the tunnels and mines of Steelsmith, which were connected to the most remote places in the world. The hasty departure proved to be very wise indeed, for shortly afterwards, Tanos appeared on the scene, and with him, a mighty army of good. When he found his dwarven friend's lifeless body, he screamed his pent-up anger out into the world, as overly emotional heroes are often prone to do. A few hours later, Tanos gathered with his 2 remaining comrades and commanders in his tent. We will now repeat approximately what was said. I, the evil will destroy us. We are lost. Wail, wail, and so on. In the end, Tanos called his fellow soldiers to order and commanded them to return to their respective empires and strengthen their defenses. So it was time to do what all good folks do. Hide themselves behind thick walls in fear and hope that the storm would pass them by and hit the others. How exceedingly honorable. In the meantime, Tanos sent out some spies to track down his evil student. The Dark Elf had, by then, beaten her way through the mines of Steelsmith, accidentally awakened an army, and fled from a whip-swinging demon. The usual stuff that happens when traveling through dwarven tunnels. At least they had left Tanos and the armies of good far behind them, and now moved almost unmolested through the countryside, determined to continue spreading chaos and horror.
走了拜，不打正面，谁跟你刚正面？ 没有人在跟你刚正面的、啊。
Led by Talia, the end of Burger's End. Led by Talia, the brutal evil's army had reached the dwarven town of Steelsmith and made ready to storm it.
好，第5章我们成功的解决了矮人王。那么第6章还有什么样的机遇在等待着我们呢？我们下回揭晓。其实矮人王没有很强，主要麻烦是3锤还有跟时间在挑战，但整体上来讲并没有说太难。